There's something that happens to almost every Belgian Malinois owner, something we rarely admit publicly. We look back, sometimes months, sometimes years later. And we say it quietly to ourselves, if I had only known this sooner. Because no matter how much research you do, no matter how many videos you watch, the Malinois reveals its truth after the decision is made. And that truth is often a shock. In this video, I'm sharing the exact things most Malinois owners wish they had known before they brought one home. Some are practical. Some are emotional. All of them are lessons we learned the hard way, so maybe you don't have to. If you're already deep in the trenches, these truths will probably feel familiar. And if you're just starting out, I hope they prepare you better than we were. If you're serious about understanding this breed, not just surviving it, but building something incredible, hit subscribe to the Pet Perspective now. We don't sugarcoat the hard parts, and we don't skip the soul-level stuff either. Let's start with the one most of us learn too late: this breed won't adapt to your life. You have to adapt to theirs. Belgian Malinois aren't the type of dog you fold into a casual routine. They become your routine. If you try to fit them in between errands, work, and weekend plans, they'll show you exactly how bad the plan is. From destroyed furniture to full-blown behavioral meltdowns, they'll remind you they weren't bred for background noise. They were bred for purpose. Here's the second truth: tiring them out doesn't work. It's not about running them until they collapse. It's about challenging them. Mentally. Strategically. Consistently. A 20-minute obedience drill drains more stress than a 2-hour fetch session. Structure calms the Malinois. Chaos fuels them. And here's a tough one: your emotions matter more than your commands. This dog mirrors energy. You yell? They escalate. You panic? They disobey. You move with calm confidence, and suddenly, like magic, they follow. But it's not magic. It's respect. And it's not given freely. It's earned. If this is hitting home, drop a comment right now that says, "Wish I knew this sooner." Let's see how many of us had to learn the hard way. Here's something else every owner eventually realizes: your Malinois doesn't need affection, your Malinois needs accountability. Of course they love affection, but what they crave is structure. A job. Boundaries. Predictability. They bond through work, not baby talk. And if you confuse affection with leadership, you'll end up with a confused, pushy, unstable dog, and a mountain of frustration. Now let's talk about the guilt. Everyone hits a wall. Even the best owners have a moment when they say, "I don't know if I can do this." And that's okay. That moment isn't failure. It's a crossroads. The only failure is ignoring it, or blaming the dog. Every breakthrough I've had with my Malinois started after a breakdown. That's when I learned the biggest lesson of all: you're not training a dog. You're becoming someone worth being followed. And that changes everything. Another lesson I wish I knew sooner: they get inside your head. This breed watches you more than you watch them. They learn your habits, your tone, your triggers. If you're inconsistent, they'll exploit it. If you're clear, they'll reward it. They are the most emotionally attuned, feedback-driven dog I've ever worked with. And once that bond is built, you'll never feel more seen, or more trusted, by another living being. Let's get practical for a moment. Here's what should be on every Malinois owner's checklist. A structured routine, not just for the dog, but for you. A crate that isn't punishment, but recovery. A job every day, even if it's just a 15-minute scent drill. A clear language of expectations. And a mindset that says, this is a partnership, not a project. Most of us missed one, or all, of these in the beginning. And we paid the price. So if you're struggling right now, I'm telling you, you can turn it around. But only if you start thinking like a team, not a trainer. This dog isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to make you earn its loyalty. And once you do, you'll have something rare. Something people notice. Something they call the dream dog. But what they don't see are the early mornings. The tough days. The guilt. The growth. And all the quiet, thankless repetition that turned chaos into clarity. So here's your reminder: whether you're 6 weeks in or 6 years deep, you're not behind. You're learning the same lessons we all did, just in real time. If this video gave you the clarity you needed, hit like so YouTube pushes it to the next Malinois owner before they give up. And if you're still with me, drop a comment below: "I wish someone told me this." Because someone just did, and now it's your turn to pass it on. Subscribe to the Pet Perspective if you want the real story behind the world's most demanding dogs, because the only thing harder than owning a Malinois is doing it without support.